Hello, I'm back with another video, still from Lithuania. So we are now just walking around the old town, and actually we saw now the old bridge kind of getting turned, so like manually. I'll just insert a clip right now, and it's usually done by two men. This bridge is open once per hour for about 10-15 minutes, so that the boats can pass from the lagoon into the old port that is just right behind me. So there you can see all the boats parked. And yeah, so this is part of our old town, and it's even sunny today, so it's actually also very nice to just walk around and enjoy the Baltic breeze, because it's also quite windy, as it always is. It's a very windy location in general. It's always windy like all year round. It's just cold wind, warm wind, strong wind, a little bit weaker wind, but it's still a wind. It's always windy. So we're gonna just walk around a bit more, enjoy the breeze. Here we're now walking just around the port area with all the boats parked. Some people are still chilling on the boat, and yeah, most of the boats are just empty, waiting for their turn to go out into the sea. It's pretty quiet here, and also actually here right around the corner, I guess behind this big ugly green crane thing that's been here forever. It looks like it's so ancient. Anyway, just around this thing there should be remains of our old city castle, and we're gonna try and go check it out if anything changed. There used to be just like really the remains you could see in the ground, but now maybe something changed after a few years. The last time we were here maybe it was like 5 years ago or something, so there is hope. And as you can see also, like, this building does not look good, so we do have quite a few kind of really falling apart buildings areas that people are not taking care of, which is kind of unfortunately pretty normal in this area. And well, the little pigeon family, I guess, found a refuge in there, which looks very cute actually. I will try to zoom in. Here we go. This is the max that I can zoom in, but anyway, you see them, I guess. And here are the remains of our old city castle. Lots of boulders and stones glued together. And yeah, so they did not build it back, but at least you can actually access it. The entrance, it looks to be free. And now, oh, that's actually a bunker, so in case of anything, you need to come here and hide. Yeah, so there it is. There's also nobody right now. So if you keep walking around the old castle area with all the nice boats, you will probably find this little area. It's kind of a mock-up of the old Klaipėda city, so the lost city. We still have a few of these houses, like this fachwerk, wooden beams, constructions here, actually right next door from here basically, but it's just really a few houses left. It used to be a lot more. Actually, the city was founded by the Germans in 1252, so in the late 13th century, and we do still have some of the remains, like showing that it was like that old, but not that much. And yeah, so here you can just walk around and look at also the life that people were living back then. So it was mainly, of course, farming and fishing, and it was really simple life, just basically surviving through the winter, preparing them for the winter during summer. It was also a very secluded area, so the people here didn't communicate with other folks around. Also, that's why Lithuanian language actually is one of the most preserved languages. There are still a lot of traces that kind of lead back to Sanskrit. So like when the language was brought to Europe, the Indo-European group back then. So it's pretty unique as well from the linguistical perspective. And yeah, so this is the whole area that you can just walk around and look at everything that these little puppets are doing. It's kind of cute and interesting. And we'll continue then walking to the real city that we still have, and like on the other side you can see this fachwerk building, one of them remaining still. And we are probably gonna go and head to the other side of the street now. And the next stop of our walk through the old town is the symbol of our city, the boat Meridianas. And here is a little bit like of a history that you can read about it. So it was reconstructed at some point. It's an old vessel from 1944, I guess, not sure. And anyway, so this is a little bit of the reconstruction on the pictures. And this is the boat. There is also a functioning restaurant on board. So if you fancy a boat dinner or a lunch, then feel free to come here and have it. It's very nice. It's parked right next to the old town with a lot of also action, like people still walking around. And here's the bridge and the boats and all the nice stuff of a river life. And we'll just continue walking because we need to get our steps in, and we haven't done that this week. We were not very good at it. And just like that, we came to the next point of today's walk, and it's called Kalneris. So it's another kind of city meeting point with friends as well, especially in summer. Also, a lot of people celebrate here the 24th of June, which I don't remember what it's called, but I will put it on the screen somewhere. And as you can see, also everything is surrounded by water. As you can imagine, water is very important in our town. Also, it's very important for me. So that's why I'm always struggling staying in Munich for too long without some kind of beach vacation or something, because I grew up in this place with lots of water around. And right now it's very nice just walking around with all the river, beach, lakes, ponds, all that stuff. You see there are lots of ducks and water lilies and all the good stuff. And after walking so much, we actually got a bit hungry, so now it's dinner time. Chicken burger, meat burger, some homemade chips, and beer and water for me. So bon appetit to us. Hello, and welcome to a new day. It's actually already 9 in the evening, and yesterday was quite a short day, so I thought I will take you to watch the sunset with me. We just came to the seaside, to the lighthouse area. So somewhere behind me, like this is the wave breaker thing that you can walk on, and somewhere here there is also kind of a bar restaurant that you can just sit down, have a drink, also like lunch or dinner, but now at this hour it's gonna be just drink time, and we are hoping to get a seat later after we've done with our walk. And right now we are just walking around and enjoying the smell. Yeah, so the smell is amazing, you know, the sea smell, and also it's about sunset time. As you can see, the sun is already pretty low. It's actually now end of July, and the sun like the scheduled sunset is at 21:51, so it's like 10 in the evening, and then usually it stays pretty much so late until about 11. So this is our plan, to just hang out here by the sea until 11. And now you can see also a ship. This is a ferry that is usually going, I don't know, maybe to Kiel or Karlshamn or something like that. So we usually have a couple of routes that go to Germany and Sweden, and this is one of them. It's quite a big ship, pretty much loaded with all the trucks, cars and people. And yeah, so a lot of people also come here to just watch the ships come and go. It's pretty unique view. Not in every city you can actually observe it, and we have it. As you can see, everybody's just enjoying their time at the beach, be it a human, be it a dog. We also have some surfers in the sea trying to catch a wave. And the sun is still going down, it's still not the time yet, so we're gonna keep walking until then. And let me interrupt the peaceful walk with some fun fact. So at our beaches, like city beaches, we have I think 2 bunkers left from the Second World War, and now we are next to one of them. So right in front of me you might be able to see some kind of construction with some graffiti on it and people on it. This is probably something similar to the Bunkers del Carmel in Barcelona, except that it's not on a hill but at the beach. And because it's the west side coast here, a lot of people come to watch the sunset just like us, and a lot of people also are hanging out on these bunkers. So one of these is easily reachable by car or public transportation. There's another one like really further somewhere there. It's also possible to get there. And in the other one there's also actually a museum, like the War Museum, where you can see some of their like ammunition and whatever. I'm not a war expert, but anyway, this is also something interesting that you might want to visit if you're into the history and conspiracy and, well, actual facts, because this really happened. There was some really bad action happening in our land, and this is also something that we still have until today as part of it, as a reminder as well that yeah, we should never repeat those mistakes. And on this note, let's continue our peaceful walk and just watching the nature and enjoying it. Okay, so we left the beach area to just take a walk through the woods because, well, we have lots of nice woods by the beach, and we discovered a new area that's never existed when we were kids. It's pretty cool. Look at this, how many swings for little kids, for big kids, for everybody. This is pretty cool. I mean, if I was a kid, I would really love to hang out here, but I'm grown up, unfortunately, even if I don't feel like one yet. But anyway, this is really nice to come and hang out here when you do have some kids or when you are a kid. And here's even some information on our pine forest. So as it says that pine tree occupies about 38% of our forest area, so it is a pretty popular tree indeed. It's also a pretty cool tree. It stays green all year long, it smells amazing, and it's just kind of nice, looks nice. And just look at it, it's so fluffy and cute. The hairstyle is nice, and also it has little pine cones. So cute, so green, so lush, so fluffy. Very nice. We should all have somewhere some pine trees, because also pine trees have really lots of different varieties, different fluffiness levels, different green. Sometimes they're also with blue undertone. We have usually the green ones and medium fluffiness, and they're really cool. I like them. So the sun is already behind the horizon, and the places here, well, we wanted to get into the red house behind the windscreens, but it's kind of full in this outdoor terrace protected from the wind, and inside we didn't want to sit, and here also it's all open, so we're gonna go to the city and find something there. We are in the city center again, and we're looking for a spot to sit down and have maybe a drink or a snack or something. And we're looking somewhere nice, maybe by the fire. Where can we find a spot? And we did find a spot in this place with the fire. You can see somewhere behind me there's fire. We ordered a few things. One thing is almost gone. So we ordered some usual Lithuanian snack with like beer and stuff. Fried bread with some mayo and cheese sauce on top. Usually it's on top, sometimes it's also on the side, but here it's on top. That's good. And for me, a sweet tooth, a piece of cake, and some tea. Let's spill the tea. Here it comes. And voila, this is how we're gonna finish tonight. Just sitting, snacking by the river. There's also still lots of people outside, even though it's the middle of the week and it's already kind of late. Well, local time it's almost 11 and it's Thursday. People are still out, so are we, but we are on vacation, so it's all good.